Now if this being as bum defined were to beg from others for money, what this being is doing through the accepted and allowed act of begging is justifying within themselves their self-defined existence of self as being a bum as the only thing within themselves of mind that they have accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to, and thus is and will be the only thing that they will experience themselves to be, a bum on the street, because it's what they've accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to according to their accepted and allowed self-definition of mind according to the experience of themselves within and without. This being begging is actually pleading for another to confirm and validate this self-defined existence as that which they have accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to as the definition of themselves as a bum on the street according to the experience of this being within and without, by wanting another to give them that which they are begging for, most prominently its money. So, if you were to give a beggar as bum on the street money when they reveal their outstretched hands towards you within the physical presentation expression of pleading as seen within their eyes, you are actually supporting this being's definition of themselves according to the experience of themselves within and without as that which they have accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to as being but a bum on the street. You are not supporting the being as who they really are as life. You are supporting their self-defined existence of mind of thought, which is less than who they really are as life. Beings that give beggars as beings as bums on the street to find money, give it to them either out of annoyance or pity or to support one's own self-deceptive, self-dishonest presentation of self as being a good-hearted caring person of society, though this annoyance and pity and self-deceptive, self-dishonest presentation of self as being a good-hearted caring person of society as starting point. Reason for giving the being as bum on the street to find money is self-dishonesty and is actually hiding the truth of self within. Because in that moment of accepting and allowing you to give the beggar money, you are supporting not only the beggar's self-defined existence of mind as less than who they really are, but supporting your own self-defined existence of mind as less than who you really are, supporting each other's fears of having no money. You're actually giving the beggar money because this beggar as you is presenting physically before you here, the manifested fear within and as you of having no money or being without money. And in giving this beggar money, you are actually confirming this fear within and as you and confirming the existence of you as this beggar that has not money and is without money. And so by this one act, you are accepting and allowing the fear of having no money and existing without money within you and this world as you, as presented to you within and as the manifested reflection of this fear within this world as the beggar as you. And money is the manifested reflection of power within this world. If you have money, you have power, and in accepting and allowing you to give the beggar as you as the manifested reflection of you as the fear accepted and allowed within and as you of having no money and being without money, you are giving your power away to the accepted and allowed for existent within and as you. It's interesting that beings give beggars money as change, giving beggars some change. Yes, you are giving them change as money, but you are not presenting them with a moment that could assist and support them as you to inevitably change themselves, presenting them with an opportunity as chance to stop the accepted and allowed definition of themselves as that which they have accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to as being but a bum on the street / beggar. Specifically, what did this being as bum on the street defined as beggar accept and allow themselves to be one with and equal to within themselves that manifested the experience of themselves within their world? Fear of having no money and fear of being without money. Beings as beggars as bums on the street defined are how they are and experience themselves to be within their world because they accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to a fear of having no money and fear of being without money within themselves. You become that and experience yourself within your world as that which you accept and allow you to be one with and equal to within yourself. And when the fear manifested and found themselves being on the street with no money, having no money and being without money, they accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to being but a bum on the street and justifying and validating their accepted and allowed self-definition as being but a bum on the street as beggar defined as what they have accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to through begging for money. So a being as beggar on the street as bum defined exists as the manifested physical reflection of a fear of having no money and being without money within and as you. And in giving a beggar as you money, you are giving your power away to this fear within you as reflected within and as the physical manifestation as the being as beggar as you. Because you know such a manifested experience of being a beggar on the street exists within and as you, because of you accepting and allowing the fear of having no money and being without money to exist within and as you. And so you are accepting and allowing the manifestation of beings in this world as you experience of living on the street, having no money and being without money, homeless as beggars and bums to exist within and as this world as you. Because you are accepting and allowing the fear of having no money and being without money to exist within and as you and supporting this fear and generating this fear by giving money to beggars. Observe. If not one being were to give a being as beggar as bum on the street to find money, this being will have to inevitably realize, I have to practically do something to assist and support me in this world for me, transferring, so to speak, the being's responsibility to themselves unto themselves to stand for and as themselves, instead of them depending on others to validate and confirm their accepted and allowed existence of self of mind as that which they have accepted and allowed themselves to be one with and equal to. And so within yourself, you stop you from accepting and allowing you to support this fear of having no money and being without money within and as you, yourself. Now understand, it is to look at all physical manifestations within this world as with a beggar bum on the street example, as all physical manifestations within this world reflect self to self as what self is accepting and allowing within and as self to exist, that is manifesting in and as beings as self in and as this world as self, oneness and equality. For a moment, to understand and to within understanding practically live oneness and equality as self here in every moment. Let's simplify and take the principle of and as oneness and equality to self here within and as self first, because from here, you will directly for and as you self-realize how to expand oneness and equality within you and you world as you to this entire existence as you, to see how, where, when, and where you accepting and allowing for instance as given within there. Example above, beggars and homeless beings to exist within and as this world, and how to practically assist and support you to not accept or allow you to be one with and equal to anything less than who you really are, but to stand absolutely within and as oneness and equality as life and work here in living breathing self-honest self-expression as who I really am.